get it over here? Why is it all over this side? It's just everywhere. Absolutely filthy. Let's clean that up like that. That's a little bit better. Oh, hello guys. Do apologise. I've been caught again, haven't I, doing jobs. So I'll just put that there. I was just sweeping up this area because I don't know how, but the chickens have got all their feed over here. And it's all walking in and out. I know it's not directly into the house, but it's walking all through there. So I thought I'd clear it up. I don't know why or how they get it all over there. They don't get any in this area. Maybe it's because this grate there, they're probably scared they're going to get their feet caught in there. It's like a mini cattle grid for them, isn't it? Mini chicken grid. Anyway, that's enough silliness. Talking of chickens, we have a full pallet here. And another one just started, so that's pretty cool. Very pleased about that. So hopefully, very soon we could think about selling some of those eggs. I'm going to check the prices and see when's the best time to sell. What else was I going to say? Oh yes, last night obviously you did see us arriving at the restaurant for the wife's birthday. Had a very nice meal down there. I just had a pizza. I wasn't that hungry and I absolutely loved their pizzas, and the wife had lobster. So yes, lobster. Definitely not for me. Whilst we were down there, had a phone call from Michelle. She was just sort of finishing up a shift down at the shop, and the guys were coming in early this morning to start, well, I don't know, building or putting in place the lime producing thingamajiggy or whatever she said it was called. I can't remember, but basically the thing that's going to produce lime if we dump our stones in there. So it should be all sort of ready to go, she said. So I'm hoping we can scoot up there and, well, take a look at it, find out how to use it, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't even understand what she's talking about when she says about it. So we're going to grab our trailer, which is full of stones. We will head on up there and hopefully make some sense out of what is happening. I need to dive in and around the chickens. I'll go over the top of that one. It's terrible, isn't it? Let's grab that trailer. So where are we? Just there. There we go. So we did have 2,190. Look at that mad one. I don't know what. Well, I was going to say I don't know what they're eating, but they're eating what we're giving them. So perhaps there's something a bit weird going on with what I'm feeding them. Right, let's go out this way. Like I say, we'll get rid of these stones. I'll leave that gate because they won't come out. And the prime focus today is working in that field in front of us. I want to try and get that sort of up together so that we can plant our wheat or barley. I think we're probably going to go for barley, because that will all count towards the chicken feed. Obviously we do have a decent amount of sorghum which we can feed them, which is going to be pretty awesome as well. So we won't be short of feed for them. But obviously the wheat or barley does take quite a long time to grow. So the sorghum hopefully will see us all through until when it's time to harvest the wheat or barley. What is that thing over there? Is that it? Oh my goodness, what is that? Let's just stop there. Look at it. I tell you what, that looks very similar to the stone crusher that's down at the recycling centre That's probably based off of that then. Is that solar panels up there? Looks like it. Look at that though. It looks like something out of Mad Max or something. Right. That's baffled me. I need to go and speak to Michelle and find out what we've got to do for that. That is... well, I don't know. That's too futuristic for me. Right, let's go and find out what is going on with that. So, apparently all we need to do is to tip in our stones here. It then produces, it's already got water in there. The shop have filled it all up with water because it needs water and stones to produce the lime. It will produce it. Apparently it produces it pretty quick. So I'm hoping what we tip in a little bit later on, we will have enough lime to do that field out of it. And then apparently you get your lime out of this sort of spout, weird looking shower head. So yeah, I don't know what is going on. Things are progressing in the world. Times are changing. It's all a bit... I mean, I do like to keep things simple, but like I've said before, sometimes we are going to have to... I think about there will probably do. We are going to have to kind of move with the times. Well, that's making an interesting sound. Right, apparently that's all we need to do. Now we just wait. Hopefully we should have some lime out of that at some point. I will be checking. I mean, Michelle has told me that she'll let me know when... It's like taking your laundry to the laundrette. Just leaving it there and then getting them to phone you when it's ready. Absolutely madness. Yeah, she's going to let us know when our laundry's ready. We're going to pick it up. Right, let's get rid of this trailer. I'm gonna hook up one of the weights. I think we'll just use the barrel weight, and then I'm gonna start cultivating that field, I think, whilst we're waiting. Hopefully by the time I've done that, we might have some news or some results on our laundry. Shouldn't really call it that, really. It's a serious business we're in now. Producing our own lime, that is crazy. Right. These chickens are just everywhere, aren't they? I should be able to fit in between those two as long as they don't start running around. Let's grab that. To head over this. Look at him running towards me. Why do they keep charging it? I don't think they like me. I really don't. Right, let's get up to our cultivator, which is here. This is actually the first time I've used this cultivator since I kind of adapted it. It was grandfather's one. It was very, very basic. It still is pretty basic, but I kind of stripped it back, give it a new coat of paint, and like I told you at the very, very start, I put those tyres on there to try and weigh it down, and chains across to hold the tyres down. So this is its first kind of test. So a little bit exciting. Would have been nice to have got the lime down before we'd done this, but what we can do is lime it and then seed it. We will still be pushing the lime in. So look at that. I am very proud of myself for what I've done sometimes with things like that. Doesn't happen very often. Right, away we go. So that seems to be pulling that quite well. Look at that. Very nice smooth texture. Just checking where we are. We're right on the edge, so let's just get over a bit because I don't want to miss any little bits. So yeah, I just think the case tractor probably would struggle a little bit on this field. Could always try it, but I mean if we've got the John Deere we might as well use that. Look at that. I'm going to get out and have a look at that because that is definitely doing the job though. There's the difference. Happy days. Right, so let's go up to about there. Good, that's good. So you can see across in front of us it is looking very autumnal. All the orange and the browny coloured leaves in the trees. And before you know it, it'll be winter. And we'll probably get quite a bit of snow again, we normally do here. Right, let's line up for this. That's technically sort of a square, isn't it? Well, it will be once we've gone across the bottom. This should be pretty good because we're going downhill here. When we use that bucket to collect the stones, it kind of does give it a little bit of a cultivated texture, but obviously it's not ideal, it's not what we want, and I don't really want to be going over the whole field with that little thing. So right, so I think I'll just go across the bottom bit there, and then I will probably carry on doing this off camera because it's going to take a little while. Let's just line up roughly like that. That's all good. Very nice morning though for October. Did have a spot of rain about 9 o'clock, but only lasted for about half an hour, which was good. Right, so we've done a sort of headland outline. So like I say, I will get this done, guys. I'll bring you back in, we're almost done. Hopefully something would have happened with the line. If that is the case, that would be awesome. We can carry on with that. We obviously need to get some form of lime spreader. Probably have to see what they've got at the shop, whether we lease or buy, depending on the price. I mean, we're not doing too bad for money, but like I said before, heading into winter, don't want us to be struggling. So let's get this done and I'll see you a little bit later. Right, we're almost done. We've just got this little strip left to do. Michelle's been in contact with us. Our laundry is ready. So that didn't take very long at all. Quite impressed with that. The thing is we're not going to be getting huge amounts of stones off of our fields. Let's fold that up. Look how filthy everything is getting. That is something I'm going to have to try and source, is a jet wash. Something like that. We do obviously have the well, but it's going to take forever to cleaning things off with a bucket and a sponge. So that is not going to happen. I'm not sure whether to take our trailer back up there. Could have left it at the shop really, because we can store things like lime in our silo, because I'm not sure how they would feel about us leaving it in that sort of gadget thing, whatever it is up there, because if other customers are going to use it, I need to look over that shoulder because I twisted my neck a while ago and it hurts going that way. Yeah, if other customers are trying to use it, I don't know how you're meant to determine which is sort of your line. I don't want to be having any arguments with anyone. So I think we will do that. We'll grab our trailer again. We'll go and grab what is ours, what we've produced. I've gone the wrong way there. There's chickens everywhere as usual. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect, how much. That's it, you run away please, out the way. But if it is a decent amount, out the way, come on. Kind of feeling that maybe we should have the chickens in a proper coop. What do you feel about that, guys? Or do you like them running around the yard? It is kind of fun trying to dodge them in a tractor, but it is a bit... it's a little bit manic sometimes. Right, let's go and get our lime. How much are we thinking we've produced? I have absolutely no idea. This is all new to me. Obviously we took 2,000, I think it was 2,190, was it? Litres of stone, which again doesn't mean anything to me. They're just stones that have come off of our field. So let's swing round. Not sure where the pipe is gonna be, probably about there maybe. Well, it's kind of going in. Is that it? 4,926 litres. Whoa, that's over double what we put in. Church bells are ringing in celebration of our lime. Look at that. Wow. I am stunned. Right, while I'm up here, obviously we're not going to be able to be... I can't speak. We're not going to be able to take everything back. Or are we? I might have to... I could have a reshuffle around actually, because that's a pin hitch. Ah, no, we didn't... No, scrap that idea. Right, I'm going to go and see what they've got in terms of fertiliser spreaders. Whether I end up buying one or just leasing one for now. But it's going to need to obviously be able to spread the lime as well. So I'll have a look, see what they come up with. Right, I haven't actually got one for us to buy, but I've leased one. And if we get on well with it, there is the potential to buy it, and that is that fella over there. Not really a huge fan of the trailed ones like that. I prefer them hooked up to the back of our tractor. But that is it. Amazon ZGB 6001. Quite cool looking though. Right. We'll have to come back up for that. Unless... Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. We could probably... I know we're not a million miles away, but... The only trouble is... I am not very good at reversing these swivel axle trailers. So this could be quite entertaining for you guys. If we go out wide, I'm going to go like that somehow. Let's not crash into their new lime thingamajiggy. No, that's not what I want to do. Why will that not turn like that? This is not working very well, is it? No, no, no. This is awful to reverse. Come on. It just won't kick over, will it? Whoa, there we go, we're in, we're on. I knew I'd get there in the end. Right, let's take all this down, we'll have to disconnect things and have a swap around. But the main thing is, we are in. Whoa, what was that? We've got a car stuck under us. What an idiot. Oh my goodness. I'm not even going to stop and exchange numbers with them for that. Absolutely horrendous driving. All my years of living here, that has never happened. Right. Oh dear. Just when you're trying to do a YouTube video as well. Right, if we go through these gates, that should lead straight to our silo. Shut those gates up as well, because I don't use all of those. PTO's been dragging along the floor, that's good. Shop are gonna love that. Right, let's get rid of the lime. If I pull forward enough, disconnect the spreader. The trailer I'm not too fussed about, we'll just leave that there. Like so. Let's back into there onto the... I must keep remembering that shoulder. Is that underneath there? I think so. Cover back over. Right, we've got 4,926 litres of lime. Whoa there, chicken. Let's head back up to that field and see what happens. Oh, I don't want any more accidents, so let's check our view. I may start up the top actually and just see how we get on with it, go across the field. So if we are struggling to come up the field like now and it's running, potentially wasting lime there. So let's see how wide this will spread. Hopefully somewhere around there. That was a pretty good guess. So off we go. We are spreading lime on our field. Lime that we produced from the stones from this field. That is brilliant. Let's stop that. It's kind of all like recycling, isn't it? I'm very, very pleased with that. Can't get much better than that. Producing products from things we've got off of this field. It's going down very quick though. Are we going to have enough? If we don't have enough, we are kind of a little bit in trouble. Well, not a little bit in trouble, but now again, that's the only thing with having the troweled spreader. If we had that hooked on the back of the tractor, we could have gone down there a little bit further than we have. So let's try and go round something like that. Any traffic coming? No. Let's go across. There is traffic now. Right, can I just get that corner? That's all I need to get. Did we get all that? I think so. Yes. Right, I'm going to head back up the top. Because we are getting up there. I'm just worried about wasting the lime because we do not have a lot. And off we go again. That's cool. We're giving us a lot more room to turn around now. It's pretty awesome though. Lovely view across the fields there. Right. I think we probably will have enough. Let's go up to the top and come down this side, and then it kind of gives us another bit of a boundary there. There we go. I'm not sure we're going to have enough, guys. This is quite worrying. Right, I'm going to finish this off because it will take me probably another 3, maybe 4 passes to do. And I'll either bring you back in when we're nearly finished, or if we've run out of lime. This is using it up quite quick. So, I'll see you in a bit. Well, we have 96 litres left. And we have that strip left, so not quite enough, which is very annoying because I thought we produced quite a decent amount of lime there. Now it could possibly be that the spreader we're using is using it a lot quicker than some of the others might do, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to have to head up to the shop, grab some more lime. I'm not quite sure how much to get or how to get it, because they do have different options, bags and pallets, but I'll go and see what they've got. What I'll probably do is fill it up and yeah, I'll probably see you back down at the field maybe, because I'd like to get that finished and move on to hopefully the planting. But I will get that sorted out and I'll see you a little bit later. Quite annoying that was. Right, so that field is all finished, limed. as you can see, I did the strip. I've just got another pallet of lime and filled it up. Didn't quite use all of it, so I had about 400 and something litres left, so I've put that back in our silo. I've just taken the sides off of this trailer because I'm going to head up to the shop. I'm going to swap out for the case tractor, grab our front loader. I think we'll have to buy some pallet forks while we're up there, which is not a problem because all we have is a bell spike. Don't want to be lifting up pallets with that. And I'm going to grab a couple of pallets of probably seed because we will be seeding quite a bit over the next couple of months. I may grab a couple of pallets of lime as well because I'm pretty much sure out of all our fields so far that are vacant, this is the only one that needs ploughing, and this is probably our smallest field, so we are not going to get a lot of stones off that at all. So might be worth grabbing a couple of pallets of lime because I'm pretty sure so far every field we have harvested, this one, the sorghum one and the oat field, they all need lime, so we definitely need some lime in the future. Talking of crops, let's check our soybeans because I'm pretty sure, yes, they are ready to harvest. Fantastic. So that is another crop we have got ready to harvest. Will not be this episode, probably won't be today either. We could do that, well, either tomorrow or maybe even, what are we, October, November maybe. Right, let's get the John Deere out of the way. I will just park it up over here. I'm not too fussed where it goes. That will do. The pallets, when we get them down here, I may store them in here because it'd be nice to be able to pull up alongside them with whatever you were using and load up from there. Just give us a bit of room. I was thinking under here, but it's a little bit tight under there, and we've got plenty of storage here at our farm. So right, let's stop going on about it and let's jump into the case and get on the case. So front loader first. So we are gradually building up a little front loader tool collection here, aren't we? And we will get round there. Let's hook up to this guy. There we go, he's on there. Beacon's on. Back up to the shop. I feel like this episode has been backwards and forwards to the shop. Almost looks like snow on that field. Very cool. So we've got to grab seeds. Whoa. God. So we've got to grab seeds and fertilizer. See, this tractor already struggling a little bit to get up this hill. We've not even got anything on this trailer. Interesting. Right. First of all, we need to get some bits and bobs. So let's have a look. Right, so I've bought a few things here. I honestly don't think I've probably got enough lime, but we will have to buy more in the future if that is the case. So let's hook up our pallet forks. It was actually cheaper to buy the lime in the big bags than it was to buy in pallets. Let's drop that there. Now I am hoping it is going to allow me to pick those big bags up with this pallet forks. Or these pallet forks, should I say. Right, let's squeeze them in a little bit. That's good, that was nice and smooth for a change. So these seeds can go on the back. Probably something like that. That's good. Happy with that. Same for this one. Let's get down. Awesome. So that is the easy bit. Well, so far. Let's come off of there. Now my only concern is we've got no weight on the back. It's definitely not going to like us trying to pick all of these up. I'm not even sure if we'll be able to pick any of them up, but we will see. I'm hoping we can get through the loops. Let's go a bit wider. Is that going to like that? It's kind of not liking it, is it? Oh, that's almost in that one. Is that one on? No, that's not on that one. Well, we've got one. That's a start. Can we get another one? Did that go through or did that miss? That missed completely. This isn't really the way to pick them up, but whoa, we do have two, and that is not liking that, is it? Definitely not liking that. Right, well, we're not in desperate need for the lime, so I will probably come back up later to get them myself. I will bring a weight with me. One strap should be enough for that. But for now, we are more interested in the seed. Go, we're off. Yeah, so I'll probably let's sort those pallet forks out a bit better. Check that way. I'm very, very cautious today of the traffic. Seems to be quite a few careless people on the road today. Probably include myself in that statement. So right, so let's pull into the yard, into an area where we've got a fair bit of space. Come on guys, don't mess about please. Probably just here. We'll stop the tractor there. Like so. Beacons off. I'll just unstrap that. I'm hoping we might be able to load that seeder up from the trailer. There we go. Let's get right alongside. Oh, that's not really what I wanted to be doing. It's beating our equipment up. Right, let's go something like that. So there we go. So we are filling up. Now, we're going to go for barley, I think. So we've got a full tank of seeds. We'll go for barley. We've got the weight still on, which is good. Now, we're not going to get all of this done in this episode, but we are certainly going to be getting a good chunk of it done. Right, let's wait for this van, and then off we go. So yeah, next episode we possibly could come back in on the same day, and then we can go from there, I think. So let's get that down in this corner, turn that on and lower that. Not quite far enough over. I think it's not as wide as I thought. So let's get some sort of pattern going. We'll stick right to the edge. That seems to be working. If we stick right to this edge of the grass, hopefully that will get it. If I miss any little spots, I should be able to see, because obviously the line is there and I can go over them again. But again, this should give us a good amount of barley off of here. So I think the chickens won't be short of feed for a while. Well, that is the plan. I'll do the same sort of thing again. I'd prefer to be going up and down the fields, but because we've got a severe lack of turning space around this field, well, most of our fields, to be honest with you, because we have trees in and around the fields, it's nice to just do a sort of outline first, or a headland if you want to call it that. again, this is a job that's going to take a while, so I'm not going to sit you through all of it. Get as much as I can done. Did we get that bit? Yes, we did. That's looking good. Because this is only a 4 metre, well, I say only 4 metres wide seeder. It's pretty good size. Anything more, I don't really want big, huge machinery and equipment on our farm. We're not that way inclined here. But like I have said before, we possibly will have to use the more modern pieces of equipment here and there. Because that is just the way the world is going at the minute. Prime example, that lime producing thingy majiggy. Not even sure what to call it really. I might just call it the lime laundry unit or something. I don't know. It's a bit silly. Right, that's looking good. So, I'm going to carry on with this. And I will see you in a little while. I think we will probably be looking to wrap this episode up soon because it's going on a little bit, but we have done quite a bit, which I am very pleased about. So yeah, see you shortly. Right, last little bit for us. And that is all that field planted with barley then, almost said wheat. Like I say, we need to now fertilise, roll, got our roller. And I'm going to go organic fertiliser. I don't really want too many chemicals on this field. I know we've limed it, but there we go. That is all that field done. That is a decent sized field, I must admit. Our biggest field. Right. We're going to head back into the farm and then I think we're going to call it a day. Or for this episode anyway. Like I say, possibly finish off that field the same day, but the next episode, if that makes sense. It does in my head. So I'm probably just going to stop over here. I can sort all these machines out in a second. But like I say, really need to sort out some form of jet wash because everything is getting absolutely filthy now. I think it's got worse because of that rain we had early this morning, so that hasn't helped. Still got a fair chunk on that pallet of seed, so I think we used almost half of that tank that seeder holds, but there you go, not too bad. So let's leave it there for that episode, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.